Hello world, welcome back to Theiabodium and welcome back to Subnautica. That is the last time I will ever say that because this time I'm not just welcoming you back to Subnautica, I'm welcoming you back to the final episode of Subnautica. It's been one great journey and I hope that you enjoy this one final quest. Okay, so I'm gonna go try and hatch those eggs finally, but I'm gonna make this just in case these things must be planted. Thank you for that piece of information. But I'm gonna go ahead and go see if the number of enzymes that I have currently is enough. I do have them on me, correct? Yeah. So presumably, hopefully, I don't need 4 enzymes. Or I don't need, hopefully I don't even need 4, but hopefully I don't need 5 enzymes. But assuming that I do need a very large amount of enzymes, because I have a feeling that that is the case. If I do need 5, 1 for each egg, then I have those things planting, and I will, whenever they grow up, I will take them again, just so... I did that so that there's no, like, guarantee that I'll have to go out searching for all that crap again. Instead, it'll just be waiting at my base, being grown and such. There's a lot that I still want to do in this series, but maybe I can play it again someday. Whenever I'm better at YouTube and I revisit the game, there's a lot of other things I could have done, but I'm under a time crunch to get this game done, really, and I'm about to finish the game. I really want to wrap this game up so I can move on to other things, because although there's more that I would like to do with this game, it's just not feasible in the amount of time that I have. I mean, I could spend a lot more time on this game and this game alone, but I just reasonably, it doesn't seem like a good idea for me to do that. What seems like a reasonable and good idea right now is that I finish this game. It's the reason why I've been recording for so long today. I'm probably about to breach 4 hours pretty soon, and I might get close to 5, just because, I mean, I'm not going to finish instantaneously. Just because I have all these ingredients doesn't mean it's going to immediately finish. So it might take me closer to 5 hours to actually finish, but total, I mean. But I mean, if that's the last 5 hours that I play, then I'm done with this game and I just have to edit this footage and I can produce this content. And meanwhile, while I'm doing other things, I can begin working on producing other content at the same time. And it's just going to be really helpful to me if I can beat this game. And honestly, I'm proud of the fact that that's the only thing I looked up, because I'm struggling not to be mad at myself for looking that up, but like I have to like recognize the fact that I would have not found that, and I'm under time constraints. So the fact that I didn't do what I originally set out to do and not look anything up, well, actually that's not even true, because I looked something up very early on in the game, which I regret doing as well. But nothing came of it. I didn't use that information, so I was able to tell myself that that was fine because of that. But with this, like, I obviously use the information because those things were hard to find. So I very clearly use the information. I have to give myself some credit. Those things are hard to find. It's the only thing I've actually looked up and actually acted on in this game. And I found so many things on this game. Like, I've explored so much in this game that really I'm happy about it. Yep, I'm pretty sure I only needed 1. Yeah, I only needed 1. Forgot about this part, just because obviously I have seen at the end of the game before. This is actually really sad, but at the same time, like, I think it's a cool thing because now the Sea Emperor race can live on. Farewell to you. It has been a very good time. I'm gonna do this really quick because this is the cure to the disease. So long, Sea Emperor Leviathan. This is the last time I'll see her alive. If I come back down here, then she'll be dead, so long. Thank you for having me on this planet. It's been a very fun time, and thank you for the great journey of this game. Time to deactivate the alien quarantine on this planet, so that I may leave. Then I'm going to build my rocket ship, and I never got an orange tablet. I never went down and did that, but honestly, I've done it before. It's not new content. I'm probably going to let it go and go ahead and finish this series. I'm still debating in my mind whether or not I should just go ahead and end the game series here, go ahead and launch this rocket, and leave, because I'm pretty sure I have the needed materials to do so. Or whether I should try and flesh out this thing some more and like go for a 100% completion of this game, but I really don't have the time to do that. So as sad as it is, I'm not going to do that, and it's nothing that most of you guys haven't seen before with this game, for one thing, and another thing is just that I've had my experiences with this game. I've found the orange tablet in the past. I don't remember where, but I've gotten the orange tablet in the past. I've gone into that like side facility and I've entered into that like side facility and gotten all that like side information, I guess, in order to figure out whether or not I should actually abandon the orange tablet. I decided to look it up, and surprisingly it's in the Deep Grand Reef Degassi habitat, which I've visited and saw no such thing there. But apparently that's where it is. So I'm probably going to run down there and try and get it, but I'm going to build this rocket first. I originally put the ingredients that I needed for it in here. Or no, maybe in here? Yeah, in here. Alright, what do you need? Cyclops shield generator. That's odd, but I'll just take it out. Enameled glass. I think I can make that, actually. Computer chip and plasteel ingot. So those are easy. Actually, I am going to use the Cyclops if I go down to get that orange tablet. So I'm going to prep everything I need for this last build besides the Cyclops shield generator. I'm just going to get it all prepped. Plasteel ingot, everything like that. Okay, I got enough power cells. I didn't even have to charge a single one to beat this game. I was really over dramatic about how much power this thing was going to need, but oh well, there it is. Okay. So I remember the first time I searched this, I was in a panic state. So I guess it's finally time to go back in here and see if I was really being that stupid and I missed the orange tablet. Whenever I looked it up, they said that the orange tablet is the rarest tablet in the game, but that doesn't really make sense. Strange, too, that it's found at the Degassi habitat as opposed to an alien facility. I don't remember seeing this ladder before. Oh my gosh, yep, it was that simple. Oh my gosh. It was down a ladder that I didn't know existed. That's so stupid. And another one of those guys. Oh, I have to hatch that guy. So I did actually end up using my Cyclops, despite my initial beliefs about that. I have actually ended up using it. Okay, back down into the Lost River for the final time. Time to say my goodbyes to this biome, I guess. This is really an amazing biome. The Lost River being the biome that, besides maybe my base's biome, I've probably spent the most time in, like, over the course of this entire game. Really is something. Now, I wonder why this one's so rare. Is it because it's like a research study of this particular thing? I don't know. I'm not even going to turn off my engines, because I'm blasting to the end of this game. But I do think it's worth it to do this one last thing, because, I mean, honestly, if I remembered what happens with this, I wouldn't be doing this, but the reason why I'm really doing this is because I don't remember what the story is with this. You do that. I don't remember, like, what the point of this place was. Mixed Leviathan fossils. Get their data terminal download. Another one. Alien research equipment. Alien floral specimen case. Alright, all of that probably added about 30 minutes to my final play session, but that's what it was for right there. I really like that skeleton also. Fun fact. I don't know, it seems to really represent the whole environment of this game, or of the Lost River at least, and all these skeletons. No wonder the aliens were so interested in this biome, like, especially using sonar. You can just see all of the skeletal remains and stuff that are down here. It's ridiculous. I kind of feel like this is a segue, though, into the direction that I'm taking my channel in the near future, and this first stage that it's been in for me for the past almost 2 months now, and it will become 2 months by the time I'm done editing all of this, I'm sure. because this is probably going to take me longer than this week to edit. But I guess as a good segue between the two stages of my channel, I want to talk about Unisonus, because I've tried to talk about them multiple times on this channel, and it's always just come out way too awkward. But for when this video comes out, I don't know how many days there will be left. There are 59 days left as of today. When this specific conversation comes out, it'll probably be, I'd say, about 50 days left of Unisonus. So if you don't know what Unisonus is, then I highly suggest you give them a watch. They've been a really big part of my life for the past close to a year now, ever since they showed up. Also, okay, hi. But they've been a really big part of my life since that channel started, and they have literally changed my life. And I'm definitely going to talk about this more in the future, because my project that I'm working on after this, immediately after this, besides other gameplay videos, directly involves Unisonus, and it's just something that I'm really passionate about doing. And it's a send-off to that channel that I want to have ready before they leave, and it's going to take me a long time, because I'm really not good at doing things on YouTube yet, and it's going to be a huge learning experience for me with editing things, and it's gonna be a lot of fun too, and I'm gonna really enjoy it. It's just something I've never even tried to do before, and I'm really hoping it goes well. So you guys will see what that is in the near future, when Unisonus ends. I still think, even though I was just stupid and never noticed that, I still think it's so cool that this stuff turns purple and black at night, as opposed to, what is it? Well, if you get up close on it, it still looks red. Red and, I don't know, red and blue? Something like that. But I just think it's really cool how it turns like purple and blackish at nighttime. It's just a really cool visual effect. So as I'm searching around for a last bit of titanium, which I think, yeah, this can give me the last bit of titanium that I need now. I just need a piece of quartz. While I'm looking for this piece of quartz, I think it's time that I pay an old friend a visit. Something that kind of started at the beginning of this whole channel. My first episodes being labeled the loss of my Seamoth. Although I don't think my Seamoth is there, I'm going to go pay someone in particular, the guardian of that Seamoth, a visit, because he was one of my earliest thumbnails, and he was just a big part of the beginnings of this game, I think. So I wonder if he's in the mood to come out and, I guess attack would be the right word. I'll be so upset if I accidentally kill myself. Like, if I get myself killed by this Reaper Leviathan. Oh, hello. That's creepy. But, anyways, that's all. I'll see you another time. Goodbye, Reaper Leviathan. He's not exactly the one that I played around with a lot in that one episode, in episode 10, actually. But, he is one that attacked me and harassed me a lot while I was trying to recover my Seamoth and get the Cyclops engine fragment, so just decided I'd pay him a visit since he's in the area before I leave the planet. But now it is time to go use an unused cabin of this base that I have to give this creature a home. Okay, so that guy's hatching. I might look up to see how long he takes to hatch, whether or not I should take a break and come back and finish recording this episode. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and start getting everything set up that I need for the rocket, because I know it might take me a second to do that. I don't know why, but I want to treat this as if like I'm actually trying to take things with me that I would actually like take home in this situation. So, I mean, I would take home things that could be studied, undoubtedly. Alright, this is going to be the last time that I ever set foot in this Cyclops. Kind of sad, but I mean, it's not like my prawn suit got a very glorious exit. It's just kind of gone, and I'm not going to waste the time going back to go get it. Poor old prawn suit that I've used for the majority of this game, honestly, because Seamoths have been so, like, out of this game. Poor prawn suit's just going to be left there to rot. I'm actually genuinely sad. Kind of, like, the ending of this game is actually sad. Looking at all of this stuff, I didn't have the Cyclops engine efficiency module in that whole time. Okay. But like looking at all these items that I'm like, I guess taking as a keepsake up into space, which I will never see again, because as far as I understand, once this game's over, it's over and you can't even revisit the game save. But I don't know, that could be wrong. I genuinely am like kind of sad. Like this has been a large part of life for me for a while now. This game has. And it's just kind of sad to see it go. But, I mean, at the same time, I'm excited, but just kind of sad. This is like ending the first stage of my YouTube channel for me as well. So I guess I'm just going to chill here and watch one of the final stages of this game for me, which is this cuttlefish growing. And then I'll take the eggs of the other 2 cuttlefish, because I guess I found all 3 cuttlefish eggs. I think there's 3. I guess I'll take those into space with me. I didn't expect to be so sad about the end of this game, like, because I've been frustrated with it, I've been tired of it, off and on, and I've had some really good moments with it too, but I'm genuinely very sad. Like, I'm thinking about, like, how beautiful the game is and the ecosystem of the game and everything like that. Like, it's actually really sad. I know I've said that a few times, but this game is really beautiful. I could just leave the game here and never actually press the button to finish the game, but that wouldn't be right. I want to actually finish this game. From this angle, when it's like, there's not as much texture to it, that genuinely reminds me of a Halo Phantom. That's all. I like how there's different voices for every single piece of equipment, or every vehicle that you have. I love that planet. I really love that planet. I really hope I got some good screenshots from this video, because I tried to take some of that planet that I'm going to use for this channel, like, as a whole in the future. Okay, and here we have our message, and I will return in a moment with an image to put in here. I already know what I'm going to put. Thank you again. Okay, so I've been talking for a long time. I have starved myself. I'm back here with the cuttlefish. Time to go release him into the wild. Get a good screenshot with him. This is the, I guess, inaugural thing. That's not the right word. This is the goodbye to the game. And I want to see... I know that this guy is brand new to the world, but... This has been one hell of a journey, and I suggest that you watch my next and final episode about Subnautica if you want to see all my thoughts on this game. I recorded it just a minute ago whenever I was waiting for the cuttlefish to hatch. I just talked about this game and all the things that I've loved about it and my journey on this game, so I suggest you tune into the next episode that will probably be coming out shortly after this if you want to see that. But until then, actually, before I jump the gun and leave, I just want to look out the aurora and at the sky one last time. This has been such a big part of my life recently, and I'm so happy that it's ending, because I'm excited to go do new things, and I'm excited to have my time freed up, but at the same time, this is so sad. So, thank you to Subnautica for this amazing experience. I really have loved it. I just realized something that's infuriating, which I'll probably make more sense in the next episode, but I've spent so much time, like, editing my reticle out of thumbnails and stuff like that in the past. But I just realized that if I would have just tapped F11 to take a screenshot in the game, that the reticle and everything like that just disappears. So I've awaited the right time to leave. I've said my goodbyes to everything. I've said my goodbyes to the cuttlefish. I'm gonna pull up the picture of him one last time before leaving. Goodbye, cuttlefish. Goodbye, planet 4546b. An amazing place. And it is the break of dawn, what I feel to be the perfect time to leave. So, it is time to finally launch this rocket, and finally, for the first time for me, to beat this game. After this game has been out for such a long time, I am finally beating the game for the first time. Get out of the way, birds. This is such a cool experience. This game is such a cool experience. Goodbye, time capsule. So that's why I needed that shield thing. It's so beautiful. Goodbye, planet. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that right there at the end, they show a little bit of ice, and I feel like it's almost like kind of saying, hey, the next game is going to be right there, or something, I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking too much into it, but it kind of seems like they were teasing the sequel, Below Zero. I want to say thank you. Thank you so much for partaking in this series, even if this is the only episode you've ever seen. Thank you so much for partaking in this series. I hope that you'll come back when my next video is posted, talking about this game. I recorded it whenever I was waiting on the cuttlefish to hatch, so if the timeline seems slightly weird, that's why, but I still hope that you can tune in and enjoy that. What will probably be a shorter video, it's just going to be me talking about this game, but I hope that you can tune in and enjoy that video. And with that said, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in that episode, actually, if you decide to come by, so, yeah, I'll see you then.